Do you sometimes wonder what's the best way to reactivate clients who haven't been in on your books for a while? Well, one of my viewers sent in a question on that very topic. She wrote in to say, how would you suggest to call clients who've not been in our office for a while? Our system does automatic emails when someone has not been in for 90 days and gives them a 20% off coupon. But do you have a sample telephone script? Well, that's a great question, and I'm going to answer it in today's episode of the Holistic Pro Show. Jaya Savannah here, strategy coach for holistic businesses. So I do want to first talk about automated miss you deals. I think that it's great that you're doing an automated miss you deal. You can automate that, make that real easy. But I am concerned that you're using just a 90-day window and offering a 20% off coupon. Here's the thing with miss you deals is that if you have a small window like 90 days and you're offering just a coupon, which is kind of an untargeted, not strategic sort of offer, I think you're doing what amounts to unnecessary discounting. In other words, I think the people that are going to take advantage of that are the people that don't come in regularly anyway. And that's not necessarily what you're trying to get going out of a miss you deal. You know, what you really want to get going is getting people who were once regular into your office coming back in regularly again. So a really short window like that with an untargeted discount, I think, amounts to leaving money on the table. I suggest you change that window to more like a 4 to 6 months time period. The first thing you need to decide when it comes time to make phone calls to reactivate former clients is decide who's going to make the calls. Now, in my experience, I think the best person to make the phone call is the therapist. Now, we're assuming here that the client was one time regular with one therapist, and that is the person who the relationship is with. I think this comes across less scripted and much more heartfelt when the therapist calls. However, if the client was regular but just went to many different therapists, in that case, the manager or the receptionist can call. But the results are usually not going to be quite as good if it's not that primary relationship. So if you're the owner and the client's primary relationship is with you, you should call. If there is a particular receptionist who people respond really well to, then maybe he or she should call. When it's time to make the actual phone call, I want you to have an unscripted kind of script. So don't print out a big piece of paper with a long list of text that you're going to read, all right? That will come across as kind of phony and it won't feel heartfelt and it'll be like people getting a telemarketing call. Nobody wants to receive those, all right? So if you're nervous and you feel like you need a couple bullet points, by all means, make a couple bullet point notes. But really, it's about calling and reestablishing the relationship. It's like calling a friend you haven't seen in a while. So let me give you an example of a sample script for if you were going to call someone and maybe you get their voicemail picking up. Okay, so ring, ring. Hi, this is Jaya Savannah. I noticed I haven't seen you on my book since last October and I miss seeing you. So I thought I'd give you a quick check-in call and let you know that I'm here for you anytime. My number is 800-507-1620. All right, well, thanks a lot. I hope to see you soon. Okay, and there it is. That is how to do a voicemail call. When you handle a live call, it's not that much different, except now we have a chance to really engage with them and find out why they haven't been in, and more importantly, see if we can offer them a rebook. So that might play out something like this. Let's say, okay, we'll call them again. Ring, ring. Hi, this is Jaya Savannah. I noticed I haven't seen you on my book since last October, and I thought I'd give you a quick check-in call and see how you're doing. Okay, so we've opened the conversation. Now we're just going to have a check-up conversation, find out where they've been, what, you know, they'll tell you why they haven't been in. And now we're going to move it forward to seeing if they want the rebook. So you want to be prepared with knowing your schedule and offering a specific date and time. Well, it sounds like you've been really busy. You know, I have an opening next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Would you like to come back in? It sounds like you could really use some me time. All right, so now we've offered a specific date and time, and it will move forward to them either saying, yes, that's perfect, sounds great, or no, but can we schedule a different time, or they're going to defer, meaning postpone it. So if you're getting a deferment, then what you can do to continue moving it forward is this. Oh yeah, I get it. It sounds like you're totally busy. Would you like it if I checked back in with you again at a later time? Okay, so we're asking permission to do another follow-up call in the future. And then you can also ask them, well, when would you like me to call you back? And people will give you a time frame, right? So they might say, call me in a couple days, it might be a week, it might be a month. Okay, they're gonna set the time frame. If they're not really sure, they're feeling kind of hemming and hawing, then you can again suggest something. Well, how about if I just check in with you in about a month? Does that sound good? And they'll usually say yes, and then that's it. You say goodbye, wish them well, and you follow up later. Another way you could play out the end of a live call is to offer a promotion. So I'm going to go with the one that you told me you're using on your autoresponder, which is 20% off. I think there's better ones you could do, but for now, let's just go with that. So let's say the person has caught up with me now by phone, and I'm going to close the call up by saying, well, by the way, I want to let you know that we're having a special promotion right now. If you book your appointment with me today, you get 20% off your next service. Would you like me to schedule something for you? Okay, so now we've made them an offer and we've told them they need to book it now. And you can go right into that booking conversation. So those are the best, easiest, and most heartfelt ways to call former clients and reactivate them. Now, if you'd like some improvement on your promotional strategies, I really want to invite you to check out my Clients and Cash program. I have an online course which is filled with my favorite discounting and promotion strategies that work great for reactivating former clients or attracting new ones, and just having some creative offers to get people back into your practice. So you can find out about that course by first opting in to the free portion of it. I got 3 free videos that actually precede the paid course, and you can get those by going to clientsandcash.com, putting in your email address, and you'll get the first video on asking for referrals right away. All right, hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down below this video on my blog at jayasavannah.com, and I will see you in the comments section.